Now let's teach you a few new tips on inline skating. One of the biggest techniques to do to overcome inline skating is stopping. How do you do it? Well, here's a few techniques to help you overcome that. The T-stop. The T-stop into a spin. The power slide. The double power slide. And the reverse power slide. It's important when you skate defensively. Watch out for what's in front of you. Intersections coming up, any kind of movement of people, and watch out for the corner of your eyes. Don't always be looking forwards, having your tunes cranked on your Walkman, but be aware of what's going on around you. That will make the difference. So be careful and take care of yourself. One of the biggest problems with inline skating, or negative things, is the possibility of wiping out. Now, when you wipe out, it's much nicer when you have padding on. And the possibility of wiping out is always there because of various factors. The wetness of the pavement, gravel, stones, rocks, other people, cars, hills. So it's key that you must wear all your padding, your knee pads, your elbow guards, your wrist guards, and even a helmet. It's important that you remember when you skate with balance, you're developing your muscles with balance. So the more balance you skate, the better off you can develop your muscles and become more efficient. Remember to use your arms when you skate, because skating with your arms effectively can make you a better skater. So use your arms as much as possible and have fun. Demonstrated here is a transition technique when you go from front to back or back to front. The key to this is pivoting your hips and planting your feet open and then closing them. Remember, at the end of your stride, your toe will touch last. It's the last thing that should touch the ground. When you're pushing forward and accelerating, push your arms through your hips. That'll help you really elongate your stride and to give you that extra kick to make you go faster. A good tip in doing crossovers is to lean to the inside, pulling your outside arm across your body and pushing that outside leg way back so you're leaning to the interior. Lean into it. Also, you'll find out when you skate, most people will, is that the right leg is much more dominant or stronger than the left leg. I call it the roller rink effect. So you'll find out that counterclockwise crossovers will be much easier than clockwise, going to your left. I call it the roller rink effect because you're conditioned to go around in a clockwise motion most of the time in a roller rink. So your outside leg has a tendency to always be the one pushing off to the inside. And that's your right leg. So you got to counteract that with trying to do more techniques, pushing off with your left leg, pulling that left arm across your body. I remember the first time I seen the inline skates, it was at a hockey shop there in Chicago. I got these, and my dad didn't want me to buy them, but I did. And it's been about 9-10 years right now, skating on them. You've come a long way since then. A lot of wheels later, tons and tons of wheels. It's kind of funny. Probably could sell these for some cash. This is barely bent, so I'm going to replace it with one of these fairly good ones. I just use those to pop it out. And then what you do, the flat edge goes always to the inside of the heel. Let me get this one here. Put the steel one in the back. They're all rolling pretty good too. They're all tight and snug. Cones can be used in many different ways to help you learn inline skating techniques. For example, you can use cones in a straight line to learn slaloming, or you can use them in a figure 8 configuration for crossovers, or you can use them in a corner technique to go around corners to help you with cornering. Or you can just make a course to go through with obstacles. You can do them in your own parking lots, in your driveways, at home, anywhere you can find a nice safe area, a nice safe level area to do them at.
The great thing about inline skating is it's a great way of transportation.
I started ice skating when I was about 4 years old, and in California it's kind of difficult to do. It costs a lot of money and it's difficult to drive so far to an ice skating rink. So 2 years ago, when I saw inline skates in the store, I had to have a pair. And they're a lot like ice skating. The polyurethane boot will support your ankles even better than the leather ice skating boots do. I jumped on these and was able to do all the tricks that I could do on ice skates.
inline skating is really coming up in the world now. Everyone's getting into it, all kinds of families, the kids, the moms, the dads, even the grandparents are skating now. It's a great sport, and I think you should do it.
I started inline skating when I started working at this place down at the beach, and we started skating just real basic, back and forward, do a little bit of hockey, and then I met up with a couple of the other guys that I hang out with, and they just got me into it and started doing the downhills, started doing the ramps, and I just got more and more dedicated.
I like to launch off launch ramps. It gives me a feeling of power and excitement. I love it when people watch me. And I just want to say to any other girl out there, just go for it, do it, it's fun, and you'll enjoy it. To all the girls out there, just do it.
I see inline skating moving toward a real aggressive and professional aspect of skating. I see a lot of youngsters coming up. And I see roller hockey also is getting to be very, very big. Youngsters, young and old alike, are really getting into it a lot, and I think that inline skating will be around to stay, definitely, for a long time to come.
One important thing that I'd like to reiterate is the fact that you should stay away from hills, steep inclines, any kind of grade that will increase your speed very fast. Because hills can make you get into a situation that you can't deal with. So until you can effectively slalom down a grade, stay away from those hills. Once you go up a hill, don't go down the other side until you know you can handle it. We don't want you getting hurt. And skate safely.